York Giants. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. 50, plant. Greystone, travel.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey,
exit.
Watch the ship.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You don't want none. Check 37. Check 37.
Ready.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 30 base.
Right there in the middle. 55. In the base.
Hey, orbit.
Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that.
Rocket. Hit it.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready. 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark. Target. Check it out, read. Okay. Yeah. Check hot route. Hot. Check.
On 1st down, Moss. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Motion.
third down. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, high 7.
44, Mike, 44.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Snap.
Throwing, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, watch the slant. Check. Lucky.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Alpha.
Mike spoke both.
Hey, watch the ball.
44 is the Mike. Check.
Hey, watch the leg.
Hey, zoom. Shoot.
Jones throwing on first down. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, check.
Switch. 80 weapon.
He's coming.
Fire.
Now Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
You ain't got nothing.
You're out.
Undercrunch.
Sponge.
Smooth.
Mike 55.
Go.
55. I got it. He did.
Hard.
Switch.
Let go.
From the gun, Jones. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Rosas puts this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Watch the twist.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go. Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Get it.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
6 guys. Check 666. Pull it high. Bravo. Let's go.
From the 31, Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set. 60 yards.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
5.
Mike 5. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, they scared. They scared. Hey, alert 3. Slam.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Finds his tight end Ingram. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
Right there in the middle. 55. Coming.
Look at me. Score.
Jones now to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hey, wahoo! Bam! Now.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
First down, at their own 13-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Hey, hold on. Choose the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
From the 22, Jackson. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Moss. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check it backer. Mike 52. Man, I got you. New Mike 52.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. It's a big play there. 42 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Moss. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd down now. It's Moss, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down. It's Moss, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Field goals, all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it, and he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, Echo.
55, Mike 55. Get in the way.
2nd and 3. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. 55's my guy, 55. I'm trying to collect. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
Go. Go.
Jones operating from the gun. And he will find his man on the outside. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check. Alert flare.
Hey, Haywood. Get it.
From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Yo.
Hey, exit.
Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Check 24.
Leo. Be triple.
Here's Jones. Going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Touchdown. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 52.
Slam, slam, slam.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
11 more on that one and another first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to retake the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Check 55, Mike. I got you.
Ready?
Now Jones, back to the air on second down. He's going to got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
Hit it. Protein spill.
Now Saquon Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Alpha.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Hey.
Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, watch that.
Greystone, travel. Hey, zoom.
Hey, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Jones now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Out.
Smooth.
55.
Snap.
Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, Foxtrot.
55, Mike, 55. Hey.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. All day, baby, all day.
Bravo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Here we go, set, 8, read.
Coming to you, coming to you.
5.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
All day, dog.
Wide, get wide. Check. Fresno.
5.
Jones now on third down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Mike, 52.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field. And a huge play that time. 47 yards.
And the Sacramento first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! There we go. Tighten up.
Jackson from the shotgun. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off with great anticipation.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 55. Double dog. That's the way. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, lock it. Here go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a play fake here on first down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Eddie Goldman gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, Sam off.
13. Check 13.
Hey, Echo. Lee Griffin.
Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
The Giants on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Check 9, check 9. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Hey, Delta.
Bobo's the mic. Mike's Bobo. I'm going to run you over.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Go, go.
Check 24, check 24. 44, 44, Mike, 44. Go, go, go. 44 is the Mike. 44.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Moss. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Watch the eye.
Hey, Haywood. Hit it.
Now Jones on 1st down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Hard, hard.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill, kill, kill.
Hey, orbit. On.
2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Operating from the gun, Jones. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Eddie Goldman, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Go! Hey, high 7.
Shift.
44.
On 4th down, Jones. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. It's Moss. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Check.
On 1st down, Moss. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
3rd down.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And his kick here is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on,
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Team 6.
Mark 55. Mark 55. Come on.
Go.
Throwing on second down. Jones, he's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Lane.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 22-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Moss. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling